Now I'm going to show you how to use Flubaroo to grade assessments that you make through Google Forms. So after you have given the exam or the assessment and you have all the responses pulled up on the Google Sheet, the first thing that you need to do is identify which one of the responses is the key. And the one that I have here on lane 59 is the one that the Google form that I filled out first in order to make the key. The next thing that you have to do is you click on add-ons and then you go to Flubaroo. And here where it says regrade assignment, you'll have one that says grade. So we'll click on this. Apparently I have to update the add-on, which I'm going to do right now. So, and it walks you through the steps. Here it'll ask you how many points do you want to give each question, and maybe you have some that are worth more than others. So this is where you can change those options. Once you've done that, you click continue. And then here is where it's going to ask you which one would you like to use as the answer key. So I'm going to scroll down through my list until I find the one that says key, which I've already pre-selected. By clicking on lane 59 before I started this process, I will click continue. It's going to grade the assignment, and this may take a while depending on how many responses you have. And then what it's actually going to do is on that same Google Sheet, it's going to populate a new tab, and you'll see it right next to student submissions down here on the bottom left, and it'll say grades. And then it'll tell you when it's finished. And then now you could look at the grades. You could see exactly how many times each student submitted it. Here you can see which questions they got right and which ones they got wrong if you wanted to do a statistical analysis on specific questions. And then of course you have the performance of each student over here on the left. And then if you wanted to email the grades, there's an option for that as well. All you have to do is go to Flubaroo here. You click on email grades, and that only works if each student was asked to enter their email address upon taking the Google form or your assignment. And this will immediately email how the students performed on each of the questions, and you guys can review it as a class, or you could have the students review it individually.